Go. No, not stop recording. Oh, okay. Stop recording. All right, here we go. Hey, welcome to our call tonight. We're so excited that you're here. And so officially, we've just finished our third week, and now we're starting our fourth week. So most of us have accumulated probably over 150 points, and people are checking in. Girls are looking good. Thanks for doing that. And the chatter is just, I think it's really good. So we're going to talk a little bit about our successes and maybe some of our trials this week. So let's kind of get the struggles out of the way first, if anybody had any struggles. And, you know, like if we've been eating tempting foods or something like that, let's just kind of get all the negative, if there is any, out of the way first. And, you know, if maybe your weekend eating is kind of taking its toll on you, or let's see, you know, what do you think those struggles are from, so that we can kind of all support each other on that. And then what can we do to get past them? So, Debbie, how did you do on your plan this week?
Eating has been pretty consistent. I'm pretty. When I get my mind set up, I get kind of in a rut, kind of in a good rut. But I don't try to, try to make it difficult for myself. I just kind of eat the same things over and over and over. I don't know. It's probably not the greatest, but it works for me. And but the struggle this week has been, and it's been a struggle. Kind of, it's like the sleeping, getting my nighttime routine in. I get so excited, and I've got so many things one more thing I want to accomplish, and then it throws off my going to bed on time, and then I'm a little dragging in the morning, and so that's been my struggles with the sleep, and it's kind of been a good thing because I'm excited, and I've got, things I want to do and get done, but I need to wind down. And I used to have such a good nighttime routine, and to get back into that again. So.
Okay. All right. What about you, Adrienne? Any struggles this week?
Eating's been going fine. I always struggle with sleep. My baby wakes up 2 to 3 times a night. But yeah, I've found that my body is very sensitive to stress. Like, I'll be stressing about something, and then the next day, like, I'll be just 3 pounds heavier. And I think that's just like water retention, obviously, to the stress, because it will be gone the next day. But I'm learning, even though they say kind of not to weigh yourself every day, by weighing myself every day, I've been able to kind of see how sensitive my body is to the things that happen to me throughout the day.
Okay.
But yeah, so I've kind of noticed that, like, weight gain associated with stress.
Okay. Anything else, or just stress related right now? The eating part's fine.
Eating's fine.
Okay. All right, Lindsay?
Struggles. I just started the Take Shape for Life eating program yesterday. So my day one went okay. I had to work today and yesterday, and I work at a restaurant, so it's not the easiest place to go run off and, grab your small meals every 2 to 3 hours. But yesterday I did better than I did today. I ate right before my shift at 11, my second meal, and then I didn't get my third meal in until it was like almost 3 something when I finally remembered to go eat. So it's just what happens, a busy lunch shift. But I think when I'm not at work, I don't work for the next week, so I'm going to see how I do with just my own schedule. I'll probably be better. I haven't felt really hungry at all, though, so I think for me it was like, I never really try to eat when I'm not hungry, but I know with this program you need to give yourself fuel every 2 to 3 hours, so I'm trying hard to do that. As far as the water's always been really easy for me, so that's not a struggle. Working out today, though, I kind of didn't want to go to the gym today, but I like forced myself to leave the restaurant, drive to the gym. I parked in the parking lot. I texted a few friends, and then I was like, no, I'm going to go. So then I went in, and the workout was good until, that issue happened. But we were almost done anyway, so I completed my workout. And yeah, other than that, I mean, cravings are always a big thing for me because I'm a really big sugar person. So I always want sweet stuff. But at least with the Take Shape for Life, there's a few options that are sweet enough that I think they get my craving. And then, yeah, no other struggles other than eating every 2 to 3 hours, just having to remember it. I'm going to try setting alarms when I'm not working and see how that works out for me.
Okay. So, sounds like, well, let's see. How was your sleeping, Lindsay?
Oh, sleep, I'm usually always good. I get about 7 to 8 hours every day. Yeah, I don't usually have a big issue with that. I don't have babies or anything, not like your daughter-in-law. So I'm good.
That's good.
Yeah.
So it looks like 2 out of 3 we're having some challenges with sleeping. So that would be Debbie and Adrian. And so, what do you think would help get more sleep besides giving the baby some drugs, Adrian?
We're working on transitioning him to his crib, so I'm hoping that will help.
Okay, so he's still in your room, or is he in his room?
Well, he ends up in my bed a lot of the time, so yeah, he's in our room.
Yeah. When they're in your bed, then you don't sleep very well, do you?
No,
No.
it's not very good sleep.
And even though they're stinking cute, it's just like they need to be in their own bed. Okay. What about you, Debbie? What do you think is going to improve your sleeping?
I think just winding it down earlier and, like maybe even setting an alarm, like at 10 o'clock is my time that I've always, started winding down and then, going through the other, aspects. It's basically just stopping what I'm doing and, letting whatever else I need to do, do it the next day. So I just need to stop and realize that get back into my routine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else have any more ideas as far as like getting better sleep at night? Good coaching. Lindsay, what do you do? How do you get to sleep like a rock?
Well, one of the things I do that I didn't used to do that I do now is I plug my phone in the charger and I put it on silent. So my alarm will still go off, but I don't sit on my phone the whole night while I'm going to sleep. And it's better for me now because I used to do that all the time and it would keep my brain working. So then, I'm always stimulated and I can't let myself relax. So now I plug my phone in the charger, I turn it over, I put it on silent except for my alarm. And then I lay down, I close my eyes, and I just kind of take the dark in and just relax, and it helps me, wind down. It's kind of not quite a meditation, but when you're just kind of laying there in the dark, it's like allows your body time to relax and kind of get comfortable, and your brain can slow down. And I'm kind of like nonstop every day. I'm like either like really social and talking to people all day, or I'm at work and then, orders and talking.
Oops, she froze. Lindsay, come back, honey. Oh, there you go.
Sorry, my boyfriend was calling me. Yeah, so like at the end of the day when I, turn off everything, I can just lay down and I fall asleep pretty easy, but that's just me. I know everybody's different. It kind of depends on stress and other things you have going on in your life. Sometimes I have stuff that's still running through my mind that keeps me up, but usually when it's all dark and quiet, I usually fall asleep. So that would be my recommendation. Find your own meditation or or turn on, like find your off switch, and that's how you'll be able to settle down.
That's really good advice. Debbie, do you have like a routine at night that involves kind of like quieting your mind, or Adrian?
Mm-hmm. When I'm in my routine, you know, like I know that at 10 o'clock is my time that I have to shut down.
You froze up.
I'm okay, you know. Then I go right to sleep. My room is dark, it's quiet. And one thing that I've done over the year, or since I've been on the program, is instead of I used to lay awake at night thinking about what I had to do the next day, like planning my day and getting prepared and all this, and it would cause anxiety. And so now I think about the things that I'm grateful for that day, like what wonderful experiences I've had during the day, people I've met, you know, things like that, and I just am grateful. And then I just go right to sleep.
I like that.
Awesome. That's a good suggestion. How about you, Adrian? Is there something that you've done that's really helped you get to sleep besides Bennett?
Well, yeah, now I'm so exhausted, I just fall asleep. But before, I'm really a list maker, and just like Debbie, I start thinking about the next day or what's going on in the week coming up, and so it helps me to just like write down the things that I wanted to do the next day, like my to-do list for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Like write down before I went to bed, and that really helped me just kind of forget about the next day and just go to sleep.
Wonderful. Yeah, getting your thoughts on paper will take it so your brain's not working on it all night. Like, oh, I had remembered that tomorrow, and no, I've got an appointment, or can't forget to pick up the milk, or remind Blake to do something, or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so let's kind of hear our celebrations. What's been going great this week? Debbie, how about you?
I've been I haven't really weighed myself since the challenge started, because I kind of have got away from that, from weighing every day, because I used to weigh myself. I was like an obsessive, like 3 times a day weigher over the years. It's like kind of gotten away from that and kind of go by how my pants feel. And, you know, I really noticed that. So, but I did weigh, and I am within, you know, I'm maintaining, and I'm thinking, whoa, it's working. I'm staying on plan. So that was exciting.
That's a celebration. How about you, Adrienne?
Well, twice this week we've been out and about, and there's been like sweets, and I don't have huge diet restrictions right now, but one thing is that I'm choosing not to eat processed sugars.
Mm-hmm.
And so that pretty much eliminates all sweets when you're out and about.
Uh-huh.
And I've refrained from eating them, so that's been good.
Good job. Good job.
Good job.
How about you, Lindsay?
I would say successes. Well, I've done the challenge once before, and last time every day I would forget to log in, so I'd be logging in about like 11:55 every night trying to get in and get my points. But this time around in the challenge, I have like, you know, every night, pretty much like either when I get off of work or if I work a day shift after the gym, I go online and I get my points in and I read all my materials, and it kind of sets me up and makes me feel like, oh, good, I got all my stuff in today. So that's been a success because I'm happy that I'm keeping on track with the challenge. And as far as, you know, meeting my other half of the goal, losing weight, I'm trying not really to weigh myself only at the times that my Take Shape for Life little journal wants me to. So I'm kind of like Debbie, kind of going off of how my pants feel or how my clothes feel. Like if they start feeling a little more less tight, I'm kind of happy. That's good. So, so far the pants are okay. I'll check in another week or so.
Okay. All right. We'll hear about that next week.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is really cool. And I just wanted to kind of let you know before we go today that, you guys are here on the call, or, if you want some more information about the program that I coach that, helps individuals to lose an average of, like 10 pounds a month, that you can always hit me up about that and ask me questions. I think next week when I get back from Utah, I'm going to be, calling everybody, kind of seeing how they're doing on whatever program that they've chosen, and see how they're doing, see if I can help them maybe with their diet or exercise or something like that. So, so I can give everybody that one-on-one attention that people love about these challenges, that they're going to get more coaching. So I think also if you guys filled out that survey, and this is for the people that'll be listening to the playback, that if you filled out a survey, for the 5 points on whether or not you're interested in helping others to get healthier or lose weight, and how you can go about getting that $100, that basically is more of a scholarship that anybody can win. So, and that's going to be going towards becoming a health coach. So, basically doing what I do. I don't know if you can tell because I just got home from my day job, but I just love what I do as far as coaching. It's just awesome because I can work from home. When I go to Hawaii, I can work from the beach. I can work from the gym, like wherever I'm at is where I can coach. So I really love that about the flexibility. Aside from that, if anybody's interested in those scholarships, then just kind of let me know and say, hey, I'm interested. Because, I want anybody here that wants to do it to be able to win that scholarship. And if you make that decision between, let's say, today and tomorrow, that I'm pretty sure that you guys, anybody that wants that is going to be guaranteed that scholarship. So, because they have money set aside in the challenge for people that want to become a coach. And if that's something that you want or are interested or want more information about, then let me know. Because I'd love to see you guys get in on those scholarships. I don't want anybody to miss out on that. So hit me up about that if that looks like something interesting. And you guys have any other questions before we say adios?
No?
No.
No.
Cool. So everybody good?
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So after we're done, then you can click on and get your 5 points for being here. And those that listen to our playback, they're going to have too much fun. So I'll let you know, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Bye.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for
Thanks.
coming on.